Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of How Dance Healed Me. This is the mini-series where we talk about all things mental health. I have had a week off, sorry about that for missing last week. As you can see, I have moved, but I'm very excited to be in this new space, settling in, and to help discover more about how dance and movement can help you with mental health. So let's get into this episode. So episode 3 in my mini-series is about depression and loneliness and feelings of feeling low. And I know this time of year can be triggering for some people, whether they have limited family or friends, or whether they have time away from people. So I just really thought it was a poignant time to be able to bring up some things that have really helped me in my own experiences of feeling low and feeling depressed. So in this episode, I wanted to discuss the difference between feeling lonely and loneliness, as they are a little bit different. So loneliness is when you physically don't have people around you, or maybe your work is quite consuming and you're not able to have more of a social life. And, you feel quite physically alone. You're doing so many different things independently, or you just unfortunately don't have, access to see people that regularly. So that is loneliness. And feeling lonely is when you do have interaction with people, when you're probably quite a social person in terms of interaction. You see a lot of people each day, you go on, maybe even dates, or just catching up with friends, but you don't feel like people resonate with you, and you don't feel fully heard, you don't feel understood. And this really can weigh us down when we feel like we should be feeling good and we feel low and we're not sure why. Well, it could be that you're not understood and you're not resonating with the people you surround yourself with, which can lead on feelings of loneliness and then spiral into depression. So when we're talking about feelings of depression and loneliness, this can also be a part of your post-performance depression, and some people refer to it as post-performance blues, where you've had a high point. So you don't necessarily have to be an artist in performance, but you've experienced something, you've had such a great time, maybe it's been a holiday or an event that you've had such a great time at, and then afterwards you do feel low and you do get a sort of blues feeling. Now, this isn't a bad thing, and it is something that is just temporary and you're going to pass through it. But a few things that have really helped me get through those times have been different physical practices. So one of them is yoga. Obviously, I'm still going to push that. It's a way that you can breathe and you can get into your body. You can tell there's a little bit of a theme here with embodiment, which I will go through more specifically in another episode later on. Number 2 is self-massage. I know it may seem weird to some people, they might be uncomfortable with touching themselves in that kind of way. Now, I did this a lot growing up in my dance background. In school, we would use self-massage in contemporary dance as a way to connect to other people, really establish a way of feeling where the muscles were, getting ourselves integrated into our body and furthering that embodiment. So it's a really, really useful tool. Really, even if it's just your hands, just start massaging the hands and the palms really slowly and really focus on the different parts of yourself that you're massaging. So the muscles there, or is it a bone you're going over, or is it a joint? And if you're really intuitive with it, you can feel really, really relaxed. And afterwards, you do feel a little bit of a weight lift off your shoulders. I do this a lot to myself because of my back pain. If you've seen the other episodes, if not, go check that out as well if you're struggling with some chronic pain as well. Massage, self-massage really, really has helped me not only physically feel relieved, but also feel that sort of low heaviness just release, even if it's just my shoulders for a bit. I also, promote obviously self-massaging devices. So you can get like a massage gun, you can get like those shoulder pads that sit on there. But obviously, if you're not wanting to, spend any money or anything, then that's fine. Just do it yourself. Like, I get so far with just doing it myself. I don't have any of these guns or, electronic equipment. I just do it myself and I get such a good relief from it. And thirdly, which is something that I've actually mentioned before in my previous episode, is dancing yourself, is moving yourself, is putting on a really, really uplifting song if you can. I know feelings of loneliness and depression can really get you to a point where you don't want to do anything. So I'd say just put on that song to hopefully stimulate some good memories that can help make you want to move to the music. And it may seem obvious, but some people don't do it, and I didn't do it for such a long time. I just thought, oh well, what's the song gonna do? You know, it's not the song or it's not my mood that's the problem. It's the fact that I don't see people, or it's the fact that I'm not, you know, listened to or understood. And actually, when I finally, you know, you kind of need to get over yourself a little bit in the moments of feeling super low. If you can just put on one song, it really can shift your feeling so much. And once you shift the feeling, you can then start to see a little bit more of a way out, a little bit more of a different perspective, which can really help you by taking certain steps that empower you a little bit more to be able to change things in your life. So thank you so much for joining me this week, guys. I really hope that's helped. I am going to be doing something a little bit different in the episodes to come, so make sure you stay tuned. And if you have any thoughts or comments about this video, then please let me know. Give it a like, put the comments down in the section below. I always read and reply to everyone. And of course, subscribe so that you can find out when my next episodes are coming up of How Dance Healed Me. Thanks so much, guys. See you soon.